You know that feeling when a certain taste or smell just hits you and bam, you're instantly transported back in time? Well, today we're diving into the story of Kwan Mei, a Hong Kong tea restaurant that's built on that exact idea. But it's not just about recipes, it's about one single powerful memory. The whole thing makes you wonder, can you really build an entire successful brand around one taste of home? Let's get into it.
This right here is where it all begins. It's the core memory that the entire restaurant is built on. Imagine the founder, living far from home, just kind of haunted by this one specific taste. And it wasn't just about the food, right? It was about the feeling, the care, the warmth, the sounds of the city. That one little memory became the spark for absolutely everything else.
Okay, so how do you take a feeling, a memory, and turn it into an actual business plan? Well, it all starts with figuring out the why. You know, the real powerful reason that drove the founder to bring this whole experience to a brand new place. Look, the mission here was never just to open another restaurant. Anyone can do that. It was about creating a space that could actually replicate a feeling. The goal wasn't to sell wonton noodles, it was to sell the warmth and connection that came with them. It had to be a place where that exact feeling of being cared for could be shared with every single person who walked through the door. So they boiled this whole mission down into 3 core pillars, and they all flow together perfectly. It all starts with warmth, that cozy feeling of a comforting meal. And that warmth naturally makes you want to share it with others. And when you share a great meal together, what happens? You create a connection. It's that simple. All right, so they've got this incredibly powerful why, but how do you actually make it happen? How do you translate that feeling into a real-world experience? Well, it all started with the name itself, Kwan Mei. I mean, it's a fair question, right? What's in a name? For this brand, though, the name isn't just a label. It's a promise. It's pretty much their entire business model, all packed into just 2 characters. So let's break it down. The first character, Kwan, basically means complete or whole. This is their promise of being 100% authentic. No shortcuts, no dumbing things down. It means they're committed to giving you the complete Hong Kong experience. The real deal cooking methods, the classic ingredients, all of it. Now this is where it gets really clever. The second character, Mei, means beauty. So this isn't just about preserving old traditions. It's about making them beautiful for today. We're talking a modern, stylish space, gorgeous plating for the food. The whole experience is designed to be aesthetically pleasing. And that's the magic formula right there, this perfect balance. You've got Kwan as the soul of the brand, protecting that authentic tradition. And then you have Mei as the modern face, innovating the customer experience. It's this blend of old and new that really makes Kwan Mei something special. Okay, so with this amazing brand identity all figured out, the next big question was, where do you even open this place? The location had to be just right, a place where people would totally get this mix of tradition and modern style. They ended up choosing Qingpu, this fast-growing area in Taiwan. And when you look at the reasons why, it's a total no-brainer. It's a major transit hub, it's booming with new residents, and the people moving in are their ideal customers, young professionals and families. And here's the kicker. These are people with spending power who are looking for an experience, not just a quick meal. And I love this because it shows they were going in with their eyes wide open. They knew their strengths, a totally unique concept in a killer location, but they were also realistic about the weaknesses, like nobody knew who they were yet and the costs were going to be high. The opportunity for growth was massive, but so was the threat from all the established competition. It was a huge but very calculated risk. And that risk was aimed squarely at this audience. You can see it's dominated by young professionals and young families. These are the folks who aren't just looking for cheap food. They want quality, they want comfort, they want a place that feels a little special. They are the perfect me customer who will totally appreciate the Kwan tradition. All right, so the philosophy is solid, the location is picked. Now we get to the most important part, the food. This is where that whole story of Kwan and Mei really comes to life on the plate. Of course, we have to start here. The fresh shrimp wonton noodles. This isn't just another item on the menu. It's the origin story. It is Kwan. It's the authentic legacy flavor that started this whole journey. It's literally the taste of home in a bowl. Next up, a dish that's a legend in Hong Kong cinema. Sorrowful rice. Seriously, the name comes from a classic movie, and it basically means something so delicious it could make you cry. It's just pure, soulful comfort food,
wrapped up in a bit of pop culture.
And you absolutely cannot have a Hong Kong tea restaurant without its soul. And that is the silk stocking milk tea. The way it's prepared is a true craft, a skill passed down for generations. This stuff is pure, uncut Quan. And here we go. This is the Mei philosophy on a plate. Hong Kong-style French toast. They take a Western classic and completely make it their own, often deep-fried, stuffed with things like peanut butter or kaya jam. It's this decadent, innovative fusion, and it's a beautiful experience all on its own. So at the end of the day, when you put it all together, the menu is telling you a story. Each dish is like a different chapter, but they all circle back to those same core values of warmth, sharing, and connection. You're not just ordering food. You're kind of participating in the brand's story. The whole journey of Kwanmei kicked off with one flavor that unlocked one powerful memory. It's a great reminder that food is never just food. It's a story, it's a feeling, it's a connection to who we are. So it just leaves me thinking, what's your wonton noodle soup? What's the flavor that takes you back?